Great to be back with you in the Blue Room. Thanks
are.
for joining us. Will has this uncanny ability to recognize and spot celebrities. Now, I know you may be thinking, well, yeah, I mean, who doesn't? You don't understand. He has some kind of inner radar or something. I don't know what it is.
It's an inner outer radar.
And let me just say this: these are two separate instances that really happened. And it was Will and myself and our buddy Brian Kennedy. We were in a restaurant in Nashville one night, and we're sitting there eating. And as we're eating, Will looks over to the table beside us and says, "Hey, that's kind of cool, guys. That's Jimmy Buffett."
Jimmy Buffett.
So Brian and I look over, and we kind of laughed and said, "No, that's not Jimmy Buffett."
I said, "Yeah, it is."
And we said, "No, it's not." This conversation went on for like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I mean, money was wagered.
Right.
That, we knew that it wasn't. He knew that it was.
Right.
And then after a little bit, there was a crowd that started to gather around this man at the table, started getting autographs, and it was Jimmy Buffett.
I was right.
You were.
I was right.
So Brian and I paid up, and we learned our lesson that night. I'm telling you, it was about a year after that. The three of us again, Will, myself, and Brian Kennedy.
We were.
In another restaurant in another state. We're sitting there eating, and Will looks across the restaurant and says, "Hey, that's cool. There's Aaron Tippin." And we said, "No, that's not Aaron Tippin." All right, and this conversation goes on, and we argue back and forth. And I remember the classic line of Brian,
right,
who says to us, "Guys, look, I know Aaron Tippin, all right, and I'm telling you, that's not him." And Will still stands his ground.
I said, "That's Aaron Tippin."
So when we finish, he gets up, and as we walk out, we walk over and shake hands with him because it is Aaron Tippin.
Aaron Tippin.
It was.
Yeah.
So I'm telling you, 2 for 2. The guy can spot him.
I can.
He can.
So my big celebrity spotting in Nashville one time, early on when Langdon and I would go to Nashville, we left, I think it was Tower Records on the West End, and we walked across the parking lot to a new store, and they were selling home theater systems, like when that was a big deal, and they were like really expensive. Langdon and I walk in, look at the speakers and the systems, and I look over, and there's Ray Stevens. And he's wanting to buy a home theater system. And I said, "Hey, Langdon, look who that is." He said, "Who's that?" I said, "It's Ray Stevens." He says, "No, it's not." I said, "Yeah, it is." I mean, he was in there with these ball cap and these sunglasses.
Yeah.
And I mean, he was secretly buying a home theater.
Secretly Ray Stevens.
Right. Buying a home theater system.
Right.
And I said, "I'm telling you, that's Ray Stevens." So sure enough, we stuck around long enough for Langdon to realize that I was right again.
It was Ray Stevens.
It was Ray Stevens.
And that was the original time of when you realized
celebrity spotting. That's when I started celebrity spotting.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
yeah, that's when I started it. And we also did Ray Stevens' show.
Oh yes.
Here about a year and a half ago or something. So we got to meet him, and just a huge talent. What a great man, gracious man. And with all that said, let's do a Conway Twitty song. Yeah. There's a lot of ways of saying what I want to say to you. There's songs and poems and promises and dreams that might come true. But I won't talk of starry skies or moonlight on the ground. I'll come right out and tell you I'd just love to lay you down. Lay you down and softly whisper pretty love words in your ear. Lay you down and tell you all the things my woman loves to hear. I'll let you know how much it means just having you around. Oh darling, how I'd love to lay you down. There's so many ways your sweet love made this house into a home. You got a way of doing little things that turn me on. Like standing in the kitchen in your faded cotton gown, with your hair all up in curlers. I'd still love to lay you down. Lay you down and softly whisper pretty love words in your ear. Lay you down and tell you all the things my woman loves to hear. I'll let you know how much it means just having you around. Oh darling, how I'd love to lay you down. when a whole lot of Decembers are showing in your face. Your auburn hair is faded and silver takes its place. You'll be just as lovely and I'll still be around. And if I can, I know that I'd still love to lay you down. Lay you down and softly whisper pretty love words in your ear. Lay you down and tell you all the things my woman loves to hear. I'll let you know how much it means just having you around. Oh darling, how I'd love to lay you down.
Hey guys, thanks again for being in the Blue Room with us. It's always so much fun for us.
Hey, speaking of fun, can we go over to the Nashville Insider YouTube channel?
I'd love to. How do we do it?
Click the button. Click the button.
It's easy as that.
That's
Get
it.
all of the latest and coolest country music news. Go to Nashville Insider.
And subscribe to this YouTube channel so you get our updates every week.